So Brian Gutekunst just came in, second pick of round 5, and gives Jordan Love another weapon. That is now the 4th receiving weapon of this draft for the Packers. The Packers just took wide receiver Dontayvion Wicks from Virginia. I love this pick, especially in the 5th round. He looked incredible in 2021. They had a new kind of offense in 2022. He struggled with some drops. Wasn't as great in 2022. But the ability to be a great receiver is there. If you turn on his highlights, you can see just what he can do. Insane athlete. If you look right here at his RAS score, 9.17, up there in the elite range, 6'1", 206. So he's a little bit more in the Packers' typical build at wide receiver. Yesterday, when the Packers took Jayden Reed in the 2nd round, he's slightly smaller than the receiver the Packers typically target at 5'11", 187 pounds, but he has about 4.37 40 speed, according to the Packers. But now Dontayvion Wicks, who doesn't quite have that blazing speed like a Christian Watson or Jayden Reed. He had a 4.62 40 at the combine, which isn't bad, but he has that size, he has that length, he has that ability to go up there and like moss guys. If you look at his highlights, you can see some of those plays where he just goes up. He's tall, he can jump super high, 39-inch vertical in the 92nd percentile. And so this is just great to add to this Packers offense, because the fact that we already had 3 other weapons drafted, and tight end Luke Musgrave, also tight end Tucker Kraft, and then have Jayden Reed, who can play sort of that slot role. The Packers have another perimeter receiver who they can throw in there, who can be depth behind Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs. So I love this pick, especially in the 5th round. And in 2021, he was incredible. And if he would have continued that in 2022, he probably would have gone much higher. So I guess the concern is, okay, which one are you going to get in 2023? But there's lots of upside here with this pick. So let me read from Dane Brugler of The Athletic, his draft profile on Dontayvion Wicks. He says this: a 2-year starter at Virginia, Wicks was the ex-receiver and head coach Tony Elliott's pro-style spread offense. He put his name on the early round NFL draft radar as a junior with a school record 1,203 receiving yards, including 27 plays of 20-plus yards. But his senior year was the opposite in terms of production, as he struggled to match his junior year success while learning the new offense under Elliott. Wicks' basketball background shows on the football field with his athletic movement, body length, and ability to elevate and out-rebound the football. However, the concentration drops are a glaring issue, and he must buckle down on the finer points of the position to maximize his talent. Overall, Wicks' evaluation is complicated because of the night and day difference between his 2021 and 2022 performances, but the raw talent is there for him to continue ascending as he polishes his game. His development potential will understandably capture the interest from NFL teams in the top 4 rounds, and Brugler had him as a 3rd or 4th round grade. So to get him in the 5th round seems like great value. And I just watched one clip on Twitter of him breaking ankles. He caught a ball on the outside. He seems super shifty after the catch, can really, juke guys out and stuff. And so to add him to this already pretty packed Packers receiving room now, when it comes to tight ends and receivers, I just love this pick. I love that Brian Gutekunst came into this draft. He said, you know what? We need weapons around Jordan Love. And now in the first 5 rounds, we have 4 different receiving weapons that can come in here to Green Bay and hopefully over the next few seasons really develop chemistry with Jordan Love. And so now when we look at this Packers offense, there's so much young receiving talent. Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, Jayden Reed, Dontayvion Wicks, Samori Toure, Tucker Kraft, Luke Musgrave. There's so much talent. So even if all these guys don't come in and really live up to their full potential, even if a few of these guys really hit, it's going to change things for this Packers offense and Jordan Love. So I love this pick. That was a Packers second, 5th round pick after drafting QB Sean Clifford, which I just did a video on recently. And I'll be covering the rest of the draft picks, and then we'll be out with my final draft grade later tonight. So stay tuned for all those things. Subscribe so you don't miss any of that. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.